Are you live right now?
Yep.
La 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 la. I don't care what you say. La la la.
Hi.
Hello.
You stepped in the puddle, buddy. Your sock's gonna get all wet. Your sock is all soaked and wet.
Oh, what an assault.
Fuck you up. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say it again, bro. Say it again. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Wait.
Are you serious right now?
Let's go.
Don't you touch me. Don't you put hands on me. This is a lawsuit, sir.
Okay.
Everybody see what's happening? Look at this.
Wrong.
Quit touching my penis! Quit touching my penis! Quit touching my penis! It's not. It's called a public easement. Quit trying to fucking bully me. I know my rights.
Stop. Come on. You're like an old man, and I'm an old man.
Sir, that's not nice of you, sir. That's not nice of you.
It's a First Amendment right violation. I'm a press.
No, you wanted to stand there and hold your cell phone in my face is what you wanted to do. Yes, you do. Take your cell phone and go and make your complaint, okay? Okay. Those are my fucking court records on the floor.
Get this off my wrist!
She has a broken back, by the way, too.
You think that me wanting to know where to find you has anything to do with YouTube? You're sadly mistaken. Your name is going on the lawsuit.
Before I begin, I have a question. What does this mean? The other day in my premiere, 15 people, them scumbag boot-licking trolls, commented the same thing over and over again. I want to know what that means. As I was saying, I am the reason Frauditor Mania isn't here. Frauditor Mania has his second channel. His second channel's name is going to be pinned in the live chat. In fact, just a minute. Let me pull it up right now. Because Frauditor Mania, that scumbag, wants to go ahead and steal the content of us hardworking people. I'm not stupid, people. I know what I am doing. It is because of me that Frauditor Mania got demonetized and is in the doghouse in the first place. There's the link right there to the channel that Frauditor Mania is on. He's not coming here tonight. So therefore, all you dang people, you scumbag boot-licking trolls, you all got scammed. Have a good night. I don't know what just happened. I was trying to join the stream, but then somehow it kept saying I was being timed out. Like I'm legitimately confused. Now I'm confused. Who are you people? This is one person with like 20 different sock accounts. It has to be. Because when we premiered the other day, these same people commenting the same thing. What does this mean? I know it's Spanish for the rat or a rat or something like that. Right? Is that what that means? needle dick jets. Like, seriously, your name. Oh, who's one of these dang trolls on the internet? You guys are funny. Guys, we haven't streamed in about a month. How's everybody? I'm going to tell you guys, I was just saying to some of the people backstage, I am completely swamped. I know there are some interesting people on the internet that say that I am grifting for a fake wedding. I wish this was fake. I am exhausted at wedding planning. Okay, seriously, like I don't know. Like this has to be the same person that has a bunch of sock accounts, because they're not all coming at the same time. The person has to log out, switch accounts, and then comment again. I'm like, come on, like, go ahead, use all your sock accounts and keep commenting the same thing, buddy. I don't care. At first, I thought my channel was like being attacked by bots, and I thought like, oh no, like someone hacked my account. Like, you ever see those what are they called? Those Bitcoin scammers that they'll hack like a big YouTube channel, and it'll be like a sports channel with like 400,000 subs, and it's like Bitcoin stuff. And I'm like, huh? Like, that's what I thought was happening, but just some clowns on the internet. Frauditor Watch, listen. I'm perfectly content with that until the woman says she wants her wedding. And you know what? She's been so good to me all these years. She deserves a day. She absolutely deserves her day. Oh my God. Okay, I guess people are just going to keep commenting that all night. Okay. All right then. But how's everyone doing on this Monday evening? It's been a while, you know? It's been interesting. I did say, well, I'm sorry. As Eagle Nick informed you all, yes, I have been on my second channel over the last number of weeks. And I haven't been doing like I'm not like active over there. Hold on. I'm not active over there, but you know, it's something that I want to do. Because just a little bit of transparency for a moment, guys. So I have some bad news. And it's not really bad news. It's just more, I'm contemplating something. I'm contemplating doing something different with this channel that's not about frauditing. The reason why I have my second channel is I would like to build that up so that channel specifically could be used for frauditing content, and then use this channel for something else. What is it? Well, I thought about doing some blogs. My woman says she would like to do some blogs with me. You know, we have, ideas. And I'm thinking about doing that with this channel and putting all the auditing stuff on the second channel that I have. I'm thinking about it. I really am. So that could come in the future. We have to see. But just a heads up, if the name of this channel changes, Will's not going anywhere. But, there are some big channels that have like a specific genre of content. And then, yep. This is how I know this is a troll? Because this is a parody of Brooklyn Audits. So there's some troll that's here that's in our quote unquote community that's doing this whole La Rada stuff. So get out of here. Like, go get a life. So, hey, Terminator. What's going on, fraud at Terminator? Just a few people here. I'll say a quick hello to. Society Red is here. Welcome. Victoria B. Essington. Hennessy. Welcome. Frauditor Watch. Welcome. Cyberax. Welcome. Kevin Omega ZXRK. Yes, it is Eagle Nick. Oh, debts. It's so annoying because I have to scroll past all these trolls saying La Rada just to get to the right people. Just another nut. Welcome. Midwest. Okay, who is? Okay. So this is a YouTube. This is like an actual like YouTube fraudulent YouTube channel that is now spamming my comments because I don't have any mods here. Having fun? Seriously. Thank you, Terminator. Thank you. I was trying to go for it. Victoria, I don't know. I thought you were a mod already. Oh, I thought you guys see. I thought you both already were mods. I just gave you both. I just made you both mods, I think. Oh my god. Who is that? Midwest Corn account. Hold on. Who is Midwest Corn accountability? Hold on 1 second. Or that's just the name of a sock account. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, I see he was hidden. I mean, you don't have to. Oh my god. They keep coming back. Hold on. I'm just trying to see who these people are. Oh wow, that person just made their channel. As you guys can I apparently for someone that doesn't even put out content of someone that's out planning a wedding, someone that doesn't even put out videos or even live stream, yes, I pissed somebody off really bad apparently. You know what? All right, enough about me. Let me stop talking. Let's bring up our friends. Let's bring up some old friends. David.
Hey, Will, how you doing, buddy?
Change that right now, Robert. Change it. Change it. When was the last time I had that avatar?
That brings back a memory or two.
Who is this? Okay? Get rid of that guy. Get rid of whoever that guy is. Someone is literally here just trying to piss me off, and it's starting to work. Like, oh my goodness. So, fellas, how we doing?
Good.
I'm doing
Good.
okay. I need to be asking you that question. I haven't heard from you in like 6 months.
You know what I was saying? I was saying to David backstage, like I've been blessed at the fact that a lot of the things, the wedding planning we've done so far has been a bit DIY. So we have like a lot of like family that's helping out with stuff, like our photographer's family, my wedding planner's family. So that's all good. But
I was listening
to
you talk.
Who are you? Yo, hold on. These are Eagle Nick people. Watch this be Eagle Nick. That's probably Eagle Nick. Watch Eagle Nick. It has to be Eagle Nick. It has to be. Eagle Nick doesn't like frauded or mania.
You mean to tell
all I would say to the guy writing Loretta is takes one to know one.
Wow.
Okay, can you educate me? What is Loretta?
It's
rat.
Spanish. It's Spanish for the rat. Now, the story is, I did a premiere, I think 2 or 3 days ago, and I thought my account was hacked. I think I just told the story, but I thought my account was hacked because it was like 20 different accounts were commenting the same thing. I literally thought my account was hacked, just to realize it's some clown on the internet that's literally just being annoying. Like,
You know
what? Listen to me. Listen to me, you pig. Whoever you are, come on up. You come on up right now. Come on up right now. Right now. You got the balls to come in the comment section. Come on up. Come on.
You know they don't.
You don't have to time it out. Yeah, I know. Come on up. No. Come on up. Come on.
When they're all this busy yelling under the bridge, Eagle Nick, all that.
People have said this. How has he not lost his voice? Like, I know that's his actual voice. Like, there's a lot of. So I don't know if I ever told you guys this. I think I did, but there was
He
there is
literally
this one
sounds
stream.
like he took a shovel to the face.
Yeah. There was
That's
the
a
one stream
pleasant
I
thought.
did. Yeah, but there was the one stream I did for literally an hour. I'm just mimicking him, and I promise you, how many accounts does this person have? This person.
Is that a picture of Leroy Truth?
Yeah, but that's not the real Leroy Truth, you know.
Oh, Leroy Truth has got poor guy.
Yeah, he's in. Okay,
Hope they
whoever
find
is.
his brain one day.
Oh my god. So, but I was literally mimicking him, Legal Nick, for like 45 minutes to an hour, and I literally went hoarse the next day, and I lost my voice completely. I don't know if you guys remember that. Where I'm like, yeah, I lost my voice, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, I remember.
Remember that?
Yeah.
But I was listening to you talk about your wedding planning.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The trolls completely just talk about something important. Go ahead.
No, I was saying I have an idea. Just hear me out. Reality show. How they did like these old reality shows. Going through your wedding and everything. And making the plans all the way up to the big day, even on the honeymoon.
You mean like a blog?
Yeah, something like that.
Well,
like
YouTube is kind of one big reality show anyway, so.
And that's what it's like. It's kind of like, I mean, it's not a bad. I mean, here's the other thing. The only reason why I would not want to go in that direction, not so much for me, but more for my fiance, is that it's just how ruthless the trolls and the haters are here.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if I put too much information out, people are literally going to come after me. I put out the short of a guy literally saying in a live stream that he's out for blood trying to find me. He said he'll hunt me down from state to state. So like a guy I've never met before, never spoken to.
Do he know how many states in the union? He'll be looking a mighty long time.
Hey, look. I mean, it's just, like that's the one thing. When am I getting married? So our date is March 28th. And I will probably put something together. I mean, I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. I will probably put like a video out for like channel. Well, here's the thing: if I even have a channel where I can have members, that's the whole thing. I'm still in the doghouse, but I will be putting. Thank you. I appreciate the congrats. It's funny because yesterday someone was like, "Oh yeah, you're planning your fake wedding," and I'm like, "That's not something you make up. That's not something you lie about, you know." So I don't know. So
it's a good idea. You make a blog all the way from planning to the wedding, to the wedding party, then the wedding day, and then to the honeymoon at the embassy suites.
Yeah, no, that's not. See, why? Here, you know what? No, do not time that person out. Do not time that person out. That person can stay right there. And the reason why is because these ignorant trolls that want to say they're nonsense. Hold on 1 second. Wait. Sorry, I did it wrong. It's been so long since I've done this, I don't even remember how to post stuff. There we go. Now, do you clown? What does that look like to you? I know you trolls on the internet like just throw stuff out there. What does that look like to you? Yes, that's clearly me. I'm clearly the fat guy on one knee. Clearly, I'm the one fat guy on one knee. But tell me, what does that look like to you? Tell me. I'll wait.
That looks like a guy proposing.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what does this look like? Does that look like a man?
No, it doesn't. But
Seriously.
Did your knee hurt when you got up there?
Oh, completely. Oh, I couldn't. I had to help me up. Absolutely. Now you can get rid of that clown. You can get rid of that clown. Oh, did we lose? Oh, there we go.
Hi.
There we go.
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, people are stupid. Yeah, people are stupid. Yeah. That doesn't matter. But anyway, so there was something I thought we could have a peek at if you guys would like. Because I saw this like I said, I'm so disoriented because I don't stream that often, so I'm forgetting how to do all this stuff. Oh my goodness. So I wanted to pull up. So it's been an interesting week when it comes to some of our old friends of the channel. One being our pal Jimmy, some way, somehow, is out of jail.
Yeah, I heard about that. How did he swing that? I wonder.
I'm hurt, but
I guarantee they got tired of him.
Yeah, probably.
They got tired of him. The fake.
I can see that here. Your Honor, please send him out. We're tired of him. We don't want him.
How many stock accounts do you have, dude? Like, this is like the 25th account. How many stock accounts do you have? Oh my goodness. But while one frauditor has been released, another frauditor got arrested. I don't know if you guys know, but our pal Wanda Mize, huh?
Is this Lucky Laptop?
No. This is Wanda Mize. Wanda Mize is in jail.
Well, so is Lucky Laptop.
Well, I think he's out.
Isn't he? Out? Well, he got picked up on a warrant.
I posted the video is actually coming out in 6 minutes, so we'll have to watch it later or watch it once it's released. So I did put a video out. It's so funny because he was cop watching,
right?
And then apparently he didn't realize that he had a felony warrant. They arrested him because of his. Oh, I think look who's here. I think we know who. I know exactly who's doing the trolling.
Vegas Vips.
Vegas Vips is the one doing all of the trolling. Vegas Vips.
Shall we?
Vegas.
You mean to tell me he's still relevant?
He's still alive.
I mean,
he's completely wrong.
Vegas, what do you want, man? Like, what is your aim and object of showing up here? What do you want?
Yeah, Vegas, they're having a sale down the street. Go get a life.
Imagine being a young, able-bodied man in Las Vegas, and he has to go out and harass people. Not even harass people. Like, all he does is stream, and he streams nothing. Like, dude, like, go have fun. Actually, you know what? Yo, the timing of this. I'm sorry. We're gonna do something completely different. Hold on.
You gonna make fun of Vegas Vips?
No, because it's ironic that he's here when the video that's gonna come out in 7 minutes, which I guess I'm gonna schedule it later, but we're gonna watch it right now because it's private. Hold tight. I'm sorry, I'm incredibly slow tonight, guys. Like I said, I'm not having street. All right, let's pull up. This is a video that's going to come out now. It's going to come out at 9 p.m. Eastern time, so about 2 hours. We can watch it when we're done. But it's interesting Vegas Vips shows up because there's something here specifically for him. Have a look. Go for it. We have some bonus footage for you guys today. In this video, we're going to have a look at failed frauditor Vegas Vips once again pissing someone off and running for his life. Enjoy.
Can I buy you some breakfast? Excuse me, miss.
Don't record me. You don't have my permission and I'll fucking smack you, bitch. Are you recording me? Did you just record me? Did you just record me?
No. I'm on FaceTime. Don't do it.
He's running. He's running for his life. Look at him.
Did you just record me?
No. I'm on FaceTime. Don't do it.
Wow. Now, either Vegas faked another audit, quote unquote, or this clown is running for his life from a 5'0" chick that he's out here trying to simp on. It's not done. Finish the video.
You guys hearing this? You guys hearing this? You guys hearing this? My goodness.
And he's out of breath. So, Vegas Vips, my old friend.
Harder than Georgia Transparency.
Hold on. Well, don't get me started with Georgia Transparency.
Oh, please, not that guy.
Vegas Vips, my old friend. The guy who trolled my account my first 3 months on YouTube. It's funny how you refused to come and do a live stream with me. And anytime you did come on a live stream, you would log out and run away. So guess what, Vegas? If you want to come on and address me like a man, you're always welcome to come on my channel. But until then, go ahead and hide in the corner of irrelevancy. Now, what were we talking about before the idiot showed up?
We was talking about Wanda Mize.
Right. So Wanda Mize. Hey, Casey. Welcome. Oh my God. I'm legit. I feel like I'm dealing with children. I'm dealing with children. I'm dealing with children. I'm literally dealing with children. There are children. Children.
Let's face it, man. Some of these guys don't have anything better to do and have no life. So, the reason you're on this hour is because all of us had to go to work and then come home from work and then get online.
I mean, I won't even because I have thoughts on that. But anyway, let's go back to talking about Wanda Mize. So this is interesting. Now, this, I believe this case here, one of these is from his altercation in the courthouse where he started fighting the security guard or the police officer.
Oh, when they threw him down to the ground?
I think it was this. That was so satisfying to watch. I'm joking. Now, I want to fast forward to...
You abuser, you abuser, you abuser, you abuser.
You assaulter, you assaulter.
You got wrong. Yeah, you assaulter, you assaulter, you assaulter, you assaulter.
So having a look, he was supposed to have a bench trial on the disorderly conduct, but it was canceled. Now, what I don't like with some of these states, so in certain states and certain counties, they'll print the actual pleading on the docket. You can actually purchase it and look at it like Pacer. I can't do that here. So I'd love to see the status memo that they put together as to why it was canceled. But it looks like they're going to have a pre-trial conference in October of 21, or October 21st of 24. And then the jury trial will be November 19th. Now, wait, now this is interesting.
Looks like he decided to have a jury trial instead of a bench trial.
That's probably what it is. I mean, here's the thing, and I think these frauditors are learning this, but like judges see through their BS. That's why they never win any cases when they have these bench trials. Like Chili pissed off the judge. But that was just Chili being Chili. But a lot of these fraudsters, they cannot in any way, shape, or form represent themselves. Now, it looks like here, motion to withdraw appearance filed. Now, it was filed by him, but I just think it's strange that they worded he motioned to withdraw, but then an order granting counsel.
That had to have been, he probably asked for a lawyer. That's probably what that was.
Say it again, David.
He probably asked for a lawyer.
So it says withdrawal of appearance for Herb and appointing. That's probably what it is. I just don't know why it's called, why they would label it as motion to withdraw. It would be an entry of appearance. Or no, substitution, withdrawal of appearance and appointing of. So that took place today. So it looks like he had an attorney. The attorney withdrew. And now he has a new attorney.
Yeah,
John
that's what it sounds like. Or, I mean, oftentimes when you go pro se, if you withdraw and get an attorney, that's also a motion of withdrawal. And
so those and some jurisdictions will call it substitute or entry or withdraw an entry.
Right.
I know that's what they call it where I am. Okay, that's what it is.
So if he was still pro se and actually wised up enough to get a lawyer, that's probably what that is.
Well, no, but according to this, he had a lawyer. It says right there.
Oh, okay.
It said withdrawal of appearance from Herb Whittam. So he did have an attorney. Maybe the attorney couldn't take him.
Dealing with that guy would have to have been a nightmare.
Yeah, I can imagine.
He goes soft set, so the attorney probably didn't want to deal with the soft set, stupidity.
There are a few attorneys out there that specialize in soft sets, so
it's actually it's interesting because in my building, in our area, in our suite where my job is, I work for a specific attorney, but he also sublets some of his office space to solo practitioners. One of the solo practitioners primarily worked with consumer law and with automotive infractions, speeding tickets, parking tickets, that type of thing. So I asked him, I said, you ever have a sovereign citizen client? He says, Will, I had one client 5 years ago, and I will never have another one because that was the most difficult client I ever had.
I can imagine.
And it's look, do you guys remember the video Blackheart Knight posted of the sob sit that was on the phone with the lawyer, and the lawyer's literally cursing at him how annoyed he was in his nonsense?
Yeah, I remember that one.
Like
because they always want them to file some ridiculous information that don't have nothing to do with the case.
Yeah, exactly. If they want to do something that the lawyer knows they can't do, that they'll be held in contempt for or be sanctioned for, and I don't get I don't see why any lawyer in the right mind would ever take a sovereign citizen on as a client.
I mean, but there are those few attorneys that do want to try and set precedent. I mean, look, if you're an attorney in, let's say, a small county, a small jurisdiction, whatever, and you can somehow get a decision that is so unpopular, and you can win on, like let's say, attorney in some small county in Kentucky won a soft sit case. That attorney is going to go up the totem pole, so to speak.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So there are some lawyers that, they will go out and they will.
A good example of that is Sarah Weddington, the lawyer who took the Roe v. Wade case.
Right. Absolutely.
I met her a couple of times, and I mean that case made her career.
Absolutely. So, yeah, but for a client like Wanda, that's a no-no. Now, there's two separate charges here, and I want to pull up the second one. Criminal misdemeanor. And this is the same thing, disorderly conduct. So I guess they gave him 2 counts of disorderly conduct, engaging in fighting or tumultuous conduct. I guess because there were multiple officers there. But I just want to see. Oh, I see. The judge recused himself due to judicial conflict in order to be transferred to.
Okay, that's what happened. All right.
That's why there's 2 counts. So it's a single count. They transferred the jurisdiction to Hendricks Circuit Court. Gotcha.
So
okay.
That makes sense.
Now, this is operating a motor vehicle without financial responsibility and proper headlights. Do we remember? We remember this video, right?
Is that when he got his car? When he got the car towed?
I'm pretty sure this is where when he was losing his mind for no reason whatsoever.
That was so hilarious to watch.
Oh my goodness! Like honestly, advise court can't no action. So I'm just looking here. So it looks like this is such a found guilty of improper headlights. Like he's down. Hold on. $185 of court costs, and he still has to get the dang headlight replaced. So, what did we accomplish, Wanda, by that video? I don't get it. I genuinely do not get it. Now, there's some other charges that are here. We don't really have to go into. I knew that the first disorderly case was really active. That's why, yeah, exactly. CyberX. Yeah, there's some older cases here. I'm just looking for anything else that's relevant. So here's a criminal misdemeanor, resisting law enforcement from 2023. Does that ring a bell to you guys?
Not really.
Resisting law enforcement, disorderly. Oh no, this was when he was at that post office. You live streamed for like 2 hours. My God. Yeah. So, what do you guys think about our freedom fighter Wanda Mize?
What can you say about Wanda Mize that already hasn't been said?
That is true. I'll tell you what, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Let's have a look at Wanda Mize's last upload. Have a look. And Casey, we're not really talking about anything specific. I just feel like talking about Wanda because I'm never here.
Hendricks County.
You got
It's an elevator. Super slow.
Now, Wanda Mize is one of those fraudsters that he is quick to say, "You can't tell me to stop filming. I'm a journalist. I'm not breaking the law. I'm a journalist." What kind of journalism is this, guys?
I guarantee you Wanda Mize can't spell journalist.
Well, journalists do not go and create their own story. This, I think, was it Hezekiah that was making an example recently that these guys are like journalists who go start their own fire so they can cover the fire. I mean,
Right.
Like a firefighter that starts a fire just to put it out or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it's ridiculous.
I mean, and here's the thing. The reality is he's not doing anything wrong. It's just that narrative is so old and it's so nonsensical and people still fall for it.
But if he's a real journalist don't sit there at least for 45 minutes watching himself write a piece of paper that took him forever to write.
Oh my, I will never forget that video I covered where literally 52 minutes was just of him and filming his face writing
You
on
know,
a piece of paper.
you know what really bugged me about that was the crappy pen he used.
Oh, there you go.
That's all. That's like that's the only.
I knew he was gonna break up that pen.
I mean, I'm sorry, but it was a crappy pen.
It's not even the pen. It wouldn't even be the pen. It was this penmanship, his handwriting.
That
I'm
too.
like, come on.
That's like a Neanderthal. Like, look, I don't have the best penmanship out there, but I was like, goodness, like, look at this kid.
Why wasn't he using Mont Blanc 146?
Why what?
Why wasn't he using a Mont Blanc 146? I mean, come on. If you're gonna write and make people watch it, at least use a really nice pen.
The superior court and the circuit court. That's my courtroom right there. Wow.
MC, we love you. I promise you, this was not planned. This is impromptu, and this isn't even the main stream. We're gonna do our first stream on our new channel once we get to 200 subs. So stay tuned. If you haven't, by the way, go subscribe. Go subscribe to the pinned comment of our second channel. Please go subscribe. Pretty please.
He said if you subscribe to his channel, he'll give you a prize.
What's going on here?
I'm gonna cut the volume for a second. I mean, what's happening here, Rob? What's happening?
I know. I'm like, how long are we gonna look at these doors? I mean, literally.
How is this journalism?
I mean, really. I mean, we've been looking at these doors for how long now? What's that episode of Family Guy when Brian just saying, what was he saying? No, what Brian was saying, boring, boring, boring.
Really
Something
boring.
about something about a map.
Those doors are a matter of public interest.
Well, they are really nice doors.
I mean, how can his fans actually sit there and literally watch this? This is so boring.
Oh, hold on, something's happening. Something's happening.
Get action now.
Thank you.
He is an investigative journalist. He's investigating that the light switch meets current electrical codes. Thank you for that.
But the real question is it prominently displayed?
Here, I'll keep it playing, but just turn the volume down a bit, just so we can, just to demonstrate how dead air is in this guy's videos. He can't read. He thinks the sign says open versus closed. Well, because the sign's there, that means this is open to the public. That was the one thing in the last video he got arrested in, where he was like, "Oh, the sign says tell your children not to stand on the tables. This is a public office."
How did that make that a public office? I have never figured out what he was thinking on that.
I legitimately tried to think about what his argument was there, and I to the depth of me, I have no clue what point he was trying to make.
All I can figure is he was arguing that, see, you let people in here and they have kids, so it must be all the public. I mean, that's all I can think of.
I have to be honest, and I'll pause this for a second. I have to be honest about something, if I may.
I thought it was already paused.
Oh man! I have to say this, but fraudsters have been doing this for years now. Why is it they have not come up with a greater argument with the fraud thing than simply it public, people come in, public building? The courts have debunked that, and that's such a ludicrous argument that the courts have debunked on numerous occasions, and it's like they still continue on with this same nonsensical rhetoric, and I don't understand it.
I don't get it either. Well, I mean, and part of it, they don't seem to see how it flies in the face of their own argument. If all taxpayers have right of occupancy and access, and they have rights of habitation, then let's all go sit in their house. Because, I mean, their house is on public land. Their house is being, obviously, the bank also owns their house, probably. So, and the bank is public, right? I mean, the whole argument just falls apart. There was one guy, I was watching one, I forget where it was, but there was a guy who was on the Target. Oh, I think it was Kenny Klein. It was Kenny Klein had a video. And it was some lady who was panhandling in the Target parking lot, arguing that the Target parking lot was public property because the public could go on it.
Oh yeah, I just seen that video. It was on Blackheart Knight's video also.
It's ridiculous. I mean, the whole thing about them being a taxpayer that gives them authority to do squat is completely wrong.
Well, here's the thing, right? But then when there's retaliation, then it doesn't matter if the other person is a tax-paying citizen. Then they say that because they're quote-unquote journalists, they have special rights. Like there's that one video where the guy was trespassed and arrested because he was in the park after they were closed. And he was like, it doesn't matter that it's closed. It's a public park. I'm a journalist. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you have greater rights than everyone else?
They really think that camera gives them extra rights.
Well, and in a sense, because at least in some states like California, I think it's bad about this. It does, because they're so scared of the repercussions of them doing something and being recorded doing it.
Well, you see what happened recently with Impact Media and all of them. They three of them just got arrested.
Don't even start with that. Made That made my blood boil.
How is that not attempted murder? I still haven't figured that out.
It's definitely aggravated assault on multiple. You know what it is? It's not even the person that was engaging in the. Okay, so understand. If you watch the video where they were trying to go on defense mode, their whole argument was, in essence, saying self-defense because we were attacked first. First of all, you were quote-unquote hit with a cane by a 90-pound, 80-year-old woman. It's about, remember, it's about fear and feeling a legitimate threat. The whole thing is, when that elderly gentleman was on the ground, the threat was neutralized. Why was the second guy kicking him and punching him in the head after he was already on the ground?
Because they're a bunch of murdering, violent punks.
But he was the one that pulled him on the ground. You seen him pulled him by his collar and he pulled him to the ground.
My response would then would be, if I'm prosecuting this, my response would be, if it's self-defense, once he was on the ground, again, the threat was neutralized.
Exactly.
Right.
So if their argument is self-defense, their own video.
Oh, they have no self-defense argument whatsoever. There's not a chance. That no. That will get tossed in.
Yeah, because one of them already deleted their channel.
Yep, and they should have.
I think they delete their channel to get rid of the evidence, but it's already out there. Though.
That channel became nothing but a whole bunch of evidence against them.
Here's my thing. And look, it's called precedent.
Yep.
Okay. You have these fools that go into court and they say, "Oh, well, I didn't know I was trespassing. I didn't know this," and they get a slap on the wrist. With these channels like Impact Media, they have a channel filled with their same nonsensical behavior. And hopefully soon, these punks are going to be held accountable where the judicial system will view them what they really are. They're not activists. They're not journalists. They're prank stars trying to make a buck on YouTube.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's like that old show that Ashton Kutcher did. What was that? Punked? Was that the name of it? Yeah. I mean, that's basically what is a YouTube version of that.
Jeff said it perfectly. Your ignorance of the law is not an excuse. It's not.
Well, and these guys are all so ignorant, they think briefs are the underwear lawyers wear. I mean, they don't get
it. Exactly.
Oh, see, the thing I don't get is they say, well, we're not going out, to try to, make spectacles of ourselves or cause problems, but yet you dress like you're seeking attention. You're going out there dressed ridiculous. You know you're looking for attention.
Well, not even that. Forget about how they dress. That's not how they dress. If then they go in the post office, and number one, if you listen to the news report, they frequently go to that post office. They've been there before, and as was stated, antagonize the patrons. Now, I just did a video on Poster 7 with Georgia Transparency, and that's probably the most I ever broke a video down, looking at the Poster 7. I did a video on Poster 7 like a year ago. And I know, David, you did a really good video as well. But in Poster 7, the section that I really tried to highlight was the point where it says any conduct of a patron of the post office that either interferes with the employees' course of their duties or disturbs the patrons or the people inside the post office, that conduct is not permitted. That's grounds right there.
But I have a legal question though. I seen the guy was in the post office with his attorney. Can he sue the post office because the post office wasn't doing their job?
The person that was assaulted?
Maybe.
The guy that was assaulted, like, couldn't he sue the post office? That means that was supposed the post office have to do their job then.
So it's called duty. The question is, did the post office have a duty to protect this individual? First of all, the answer I would say is no. And the reason I say no is because the person, he was assaulted. He was assaulted at the post office. There's nothing the post office could have done. The post office doesn't have a security guard. They don't have a means of protection for people that enter the post office. And the employees did not cause the assault. The assault was by three punks outside that were just there simply to antagonize people.
And the post office really does not have any sort of a duty to protect,
Right.
like that. I mean, I guess they could try it, but I don't think it would work.
I mean, the best suit, the best. I mean, look, and if he wants to sue civilly, I'm sure they have good big bank accounts because they had 3 relatively large channels.
And if they settle, one of the parts of the settlement needs to be that they will all permanently delete their channels.
So what I'm hoping is that the judicial system, I mean, think about how it's escalated to this point. Before it was just petty people shoving cameras and whatnot. In this calendar year, we have witnessed multiple people pepper sprayed in their face. We have seen frauditors assault the elderly. We have frauditors shooting and almost unaliving people.
And they act like that never happened.
Yeah, it's amazing how few people are even talking about that on their side. Felix, somebody was asking Felix about that on a live stream one night, and he just, I didn't even know about that, really? I mean, the entire planet heard about it. How could he not know about it?
I mean, that's just ignorant. Under the RICO Act.
Well, that's interesting. That's actually kind of interesting. The Racketeer Influence Corrupt Organizations Act is that. I mean, it would be a stretch, but you could kind of make an argument that First Amendment auditing is a criminal organization. I mean, probably wouldn't work, but it would sure be fun to try.
That would be a case that a lawyer could really like.
That would be one of your precedent setters right there. That would really make somebody's career.
That'll be a challenge for him.
5-6 years, I become a lawyer. Hey, who knows? We'll see. Forward to watch. Yeah, they were out. If it happened in the post office, look, even in the post office, I don't see how the post office has the duty to protect someone being assaulted when nothing the post office. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
That's actually, I don't think that one's ever really come up. I'm trying to think of a case. I can't think of one like that.
See, but the thing is, though, if they want to go, they're going to go, their whole defense is going to be post to 7.
Well, they need to read post to 7. It says exactly the opposite of what they all say it says. They never read.
I mean, I've heard, the argument is, I've heard the comment of, where the comma is placed, or, it says that film. It goes to, forget about filming for a moment. There's a whole subsection of conduct that is not permitted. One of them is disturbances. The one case that I quoted in that video I did on For Public Safety, it talked about a former employee of USPS that would go back pretty much repeatedly and create a disturbance. And the reason why the court ruled that yes, because he filed a 1983 action in essence, deprivation of rights for being arrested on postal property. He said with public property and Poster 7, blah, blah, blah. They said the reason why he lost his 1983 action is because of his conduct. Not the fact that he was there, but the fact that he was engaging in conduct that was disorderly. That is the issue. It's not the filming.
Well, you remember when DMA tried to have that lady charged with assault at the library, and then he goes about a month later because he hasn't heard anything, and one of the court officers comes out. They keep him in front of the little entryway, the doorway, and wouldn't let him in the building. But one guy comes out, and DMA is getting hotter and hotter. And he says, "Well, what reason was it not prosecuted?" And the guy looks at it and says, "Conduct of the victim makes the case unprosecutable."
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
or something like that. That's what he said. Same thing here. I mean, those guys do not have any case. What the victim should do is, I would go after the DA and make damn sure they get charged with the highest possible charge. I still don't see how it's not attempted murder. I guess, you're right. Well, it probably would only go to the aggravated assault, but they were trying to kill him.
It's not attempted murder because they didn't show up with the intention of trying to harm him or unalive him.
It could be attempted manslaughter though, because that doesn't. The element of intent is gone in manslaughter. It would be
you know what? I think if he had greater injuries, maybe.
Yeah, I think. You're right. It will be aggravated assault, but still, that's pretty.
It's serious. Yeah. Oh, By
And
the
what
way,
pictures of that, they're going to get nailed civilly.
oh, by the way,
But
just
can he
real
sue them? But could they sue him? Could he sue him for his doctor bills if one of his doctor's bill paid?
absolutely, absolutely. You absolutely would put that. You absolutely would put that in your civil suit. Yep.
And on top of that, he could just sue. He could sue, and also, and I hadn't thought about this, but he could sue them for not getting his permission to use his name, image, and likeness. And you can sue for 10 times the total amount of that the channel's ever earned.
What? Say that again, David.
Well, those lawsuits, I think, with a lot of the NIL lawsuits, you can sue for 10 times the total amount made, not just on your image, but on any image that does not have clearance.
Right.
And I think the Lucid Dream covered it now. Now his ridiculous fans is going after the reporter,
Oh my
who was
God.
covering the case. Because he put the video, he puts up her email, so now they send her all these emails, threatening emails. I said, well, that's another story just to make you look bad.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly.
That's not going to help you.
But Thomas, you're thinking that these people actually think. They don't.
Oh, by the way, guys, I just wanted to say this real quick. We've been talking for about 10 minutes and nothing's happened.
We still looking at the.
Nothing's happened. I turned the volume down. But we're still staring at the door. I never stopped the video. Video's playing the whole time.
This is riveting information that we must know about.
Hey, check it out. The door's made out of brass. Wow.
The door's a matter of public interest.
It's made out of brass and it's got brass fittings. Whoa, we discovered something today. And it's inside the building. It's inside because the writing's backwards. That's breaking news, guys. Hey, well, not for nothing, but any chance we could jump ahead just a tad?
What? I've been running in the back. All right, let's
Oh my God! It was watching him write on the paper was more interesting than watching these doors.
All right, skip forward. Something's about to happen here. Here you go.
I mean, you literally could see his rotted teeth when he was writing that paper.
Exactly. While we're standing here watching nothing, if you haven't, please go subscribe to my second
now he
channel.
rings the bell.
Oh, wait, I should ring the bell. Maybe they need to know I'm out here.
Well, he had to write his professional documents.
Yeah, can I borrow a pen?
Really?
So the whole time he didn't even have a pen.
No,
he didn't have a
working.
How
I'm
you?
gonna reach in there and grab one. All right, thank you.
See, that's the thing. These frauders, they do not come prepared.
Here's the door again. Here's the door.
Can I get a pen and a piece of paper? No, you need to come prepared.
Do you guys want to stare at the door for another 15 minutes?
Not really.
All right, let's fast. He's been running in the back. I've done that on one of Wanda's videos before, actually.
Hey, Will, do you remember exactly what Poster 7 says? I'm trying to remember exactly. It's like photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, corridors, auditories, foyers. When used for public meetings by official signs of security personnel, or other authorized personnel, or a federal court order, or something like that.
Yes.
Okay. And then they say everything else may be taken only with permission of the local postmaster or installation head or whatever. They never read that last part. I was trying to remember. I have to look it up, but that's close, right?
They always skip that part.
Hey, buddy, my channel. I can do what I want.
And the interesting part is that section is located between the section on depositing leaflets and literature and dogs and other animals. So I'm not sure what to make of that part.
But there's also but there's also a section in Poster 7 where it talks about
Public assembly and public address, something like that.
public assembly and what's the other word? Specific word that they use? Demonstrating.
Okay, yeah.
So and the reason why I thought that was interesting was because frauditors make it clear that this is a form of activism. It's a form of protesting. It's a form of, demonstrating their rights. That's a demonstration. And Poster 7 says that that is not permitted on their property. That's an argument that could be used.
Yep. There's
It's
also
not,
in there about disturbances.
but that's the section that I refer to under disorderly conduct, because most of the case law where this comes up, they go right to the statute under disorderly conduct.
Yeah, I'm going to bring it up so we can look at it. Let me bring it up real quick.
Hey, can I make a comment real quick about the last one that you just put up on the screen? What's the guy named Joe Lalo? Who was it?
Who is this clown?
Don't think I ever seen a guy asking for donations to pay for his wedding. It's better than asking people to pay for their bail and their legal fees.
I'm not asking people to pay for anything. I've had people say that they want to support. I'm like, if they want to support, they can support. I'm not asking people to pay for anything.
You ask them to donate, but you have these other people
if they want to. I'm not saying you have to. But
asking, well, we can't do this without you. I'm like, you asking them to pay their legal fees and they going out to get arrested. Oh, now they need bail money. We can't do this without you. I'm like, you asking your people that you going to jail. You ask them to pay your legal fees and your bail to get you out.
You know what? You know what it is. You know what it is. This guy he's just never been married before. He has no clue what it's like. That's all it is. And you know what? Just for that, while Dave is pulling up Poster 7, you, sir, get the toilet recording of the day. All right. All right. Sorry, that was Eagle Nick Audit going to the toilet. Okay.
I mean, that really turned my stomach.
Oh, so much for my dinner.
Oh, he's back. Did he finish writing this paragraph?
Let's hope so.
Yeah, I got some documents I need to.
Okay, here's the section we were talking about.
Go ahead.
Disturbances. I'm just going to read it. Disorderly conduct or conduct that creates loud and unusual noise or which impedes entrance to or departure from the post offices or otherwise obstructs the usual use of entrances, foyers, corridors, offices, elevators, stairways, and parking lots, or which otherwise tends to impede or disturb the public or employees in the performance of their duties, or which otherwise impedes or disturbs the general public in transacting business or obtaining the services provided on postal service property is prohibited. That's under disturbances.
Right.
Then public assembly and the public address.
That's the one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Leafleting, distributing literature, picketing, and demonstrating by members of the public are prohibited in lobbies and other interior areas open to the public. Public assembly and public address, except when conducted or sponsored by the Postal Service, are prohibited in lobbies and other interior areas open to the public.
That's a section that's not really argued, but I think is really crucial to shutting the frauditors down, especially being the fact that they say that this is a form of a protest. That's their activism.
And then, of course, there's the one that I always try to quote. Photographs for news, advertising, or commercial purposes. Photographs for news purposes may be taken in the entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings, except where prohibited. Now, they always stop at that first part. Photographs for news purposes may be taken at entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums. That's where it stops with them. But here's the rest. When used for public meetings or except for where prohibited by official signs or security force personnel or other authorized personnel or federal court order or rule. Other photographs may be taken only with permission of the local postmaster or installation head. The end.
Well, here's the thing. And I've made this argument on some channels, and they say it's not really a strong argument. But the fact that it uses the word may already indicates that it's not an absolute. That right there, when you think about the language. See, in the law, it's all about the language. But if it said photographs for news purposes are allowed to be, but versus
the old thing about when they had when the carry, concealed carry first came out, you had some states that had may issue licenses and other states that shall issue licenses. Big difference. If it said shall, they had to. If it said may, that gave them all discretion they needed not to.
Hey, David.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor and go to the part where it says enforcement? Because there also ruins, destroys the fraudsters.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Argument saying, telling the local police they don't have any jurisdiction there.
Security force personnel will exercise the powers under 18 U.S. Code 3061C2 and are responsible for enforcing the regulations in this notice in a manner that will protect U.S. Postal Service property. Postmaster installation heads may, with the approval of the chief postal inspector or designee, enter into agreements with the state and local enforcement agencies to ensure enforcement of the regulations in a manner that will protect U.S. Postal Service property. Postal inspectors, Office of Inspector General Special Agents, and anyone designated by the chief postal inspector may also enforce these regulations. In other words, concurrent jurisdiction. And that's what a lot of these guys don't understand. Concurrent jurisdiction is implicit in all of this. I mean, a local cop shows up to a federal facility, there's no federal police there, they have the jurisdiction, period. That's the way it's always been.
Exactly. Especially when they say, well, you don't have any jurisdiction here, it's the Social Security office. You don't have any jurisdiction here, it's the post office. You don't have any jurisdiction because it's a federal building. Yes, they do. Do you think the federal police go is everywhere? Do you know how long it takes a federal police officer to get there?
A while. And, DMA found out how, they have a very long memory too. They're not going to forget. Remember DMA left and got arrested, a week later?
Exactly.
So,
here's the interesting part. Conformity with signs and directions. All persons in and on property shall comply with official signs of a prohibitory or directory nature, right? And with the direction of security force personnel or other authorized individuals.
Yep. That's it. That's the one that gets them.
It's funny. It's crazy how from their mind mentality, this half sentence trumps everything else that's here. Make it make sense. That's all I can say. Let's come back to our favorite Neanderthal.
Yeah, how's the door doing?
Against Danville.
Okay, you need to take that down to the second floor of the clerk's office.
Oh, this ain't the clerk's office?
No.
Okay.
The second floor.
All right, thank
you. You mean to tell me
Hi, can I help you?
I love it. She blocks the door.
Yes, clerk's office.
Yes, that's where I'm going.
Okay.
Thank you.
You mean to tell me he sat there all that time and that's not the clerk's office?
Apparently.
Not like he's running.
I feel like he even wasted my time.
That's the best part. This video is 16 minutes in. We stared at a door for 10 minutes.
My time.
You're legit mad. Like, you wasted my time.
Okay, I'm like, you literally wasted my time. I'm like, we saying for 16 minutes and you're not even in the right place. But again, what do you expect?
I thought that was the clerk's office right there.
I don't know why they couldn't do it.
Exactly. I mean, these people don't understand if you turn in a record to them, if they don't go to them, then it's their duty to forward it to wherever it needs to go.
No, it's not. She just told you where to go.
Yeah, exactly. Give it to the lady that's out of breath.
Yeah.
I guarantee you,
I mean,
he would turn the papers into the janitor that works there.
Well, it's your duty to take it to the right place.
I mean,
I'll throw it right in the garbage. There you go.
I was telling you were waiting on me. I'm filling out documents. Right?
That sounds like laziness. Well, it's your duty to turn it. No, stop being lazy. Go down to the clerk's office.
Alrighty.
I can't even do nothing and not have them coming after me.
That first one was a big bitch, wasn't it?
And if I'm actually out of breath.
That's funny coming from him.
Man, this is just scintillating coverage. It really is. This is so exciting. I just don't know what to do with myself.
I mean, wow, the sign literally says court records.
Yeah, is this the court clerk's office where I turn in documents for the court?
No, this is a court record. That's where the music
So I got
is.
some motions to dismiss and notice of lawsuits that I'll be filing against Danville, then the Danville Police Department, the court, the prosecutor's office.
Case numbers?
Well, they can get it all off my name. You just run my name through the.
What, is it all this same case?
That might be the case, yeah. But I mean, I'm dealing with you guys in Brownsburg and
Okay, because
Marion County.
those are town court. So we don't actually file anything on town court cases.
Well, I'm going to court here. So you can just disregard this case number. Just I mean, my name's on all these documents. I got a case.
No, Wanda, that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
I know. We need that little old lady from that commercial.
Here, since they do separate those, so you have to file them with the town court itself.
You can go hospital.
I don't think so. It's usually Plainfield, Brownsburg, and Avon.
Yeah, this is a.
So that's
Yeah, never mind these case numbers. These are all regarding. Just put my name in, and I got a case here for disorderly conduct.
That's literally that iconic arrest video he just did. Literally filmed himself for an hour, then started cursing and yelling at the security guards that escorted him out. So literally, that's his MO.
So Robert Miller, 225.75.
Not Miller, it's Mills. MILLS.
Oh, Fraud Watch, I sent you what you asked for. Yeah, you should have it now.
Okay, yeah, you have more than one case.
It looks like there's 2 in town courts and then 1 in circuit court. So you have to let us know which one you want to put it on.
2 in town court. I mean, where are the cases?
They're here in Hendricks County, but they're both in, it's IO2, so I believe that's, or is it Brownsburg? Brownsburg Town Court.
Yeah, Brownsburg transferred. I mean, in Brownsburg, I had a traffic court thing.
Okay.
But, and then they filed the charges, and the charges got transferred to Danville, I believe, because of conflict of interest.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you're wanting to file on the one.
In Danville. Yeah, I've already submitted some documents to Brownsburg. I just left there.
Okay, so you'll just want to, we can wipe that case number out, but you'll want to.
Well, Brownsburg was it dismissed?
Do you have that case number?
It's transferred, so there's no case that you can file on.
Right. I think so. I think that's right.
I can do that if you want me to.
Yeah, it's 32C01.
32C01.
2407.
2407.
Dash CM.
Dash CM.
Dash 755.
Dash 7.
Look at these tyrant clerks helping this individual.
It's just evil. It's terrible. She's tyrannical.
Can I help you?
I'm gonna go out here.
What is the point of filming this?
Okay, I'm like,
Oh, look, it's his crayons.
he probably, probably used it as evidence that he filed his papers and everything, and he still ends up going to jail.
He probably brought
Well,
the crayons.
that's like Long Island audit spends $50,000 to get out of a $112 parking, $112 speeding ticket and loses.
That's so ridiculous. That was just dumb.
That was a speeding ticket, right?
I believe so. Something like that.
That's one thing about Long Island audits that really pisses me off about him is he gets his minions to pay for all his evil deeds.
That's what I was just talking about. But
Oh, either of you fellas follow baseball?
Yeah.
I didn't realize because there was the big. First of all, apparently, game of the year was the Mets Braves game, which I'm going to have a look at in a few minutes when we get off the stream. But they split this series, so Arizona did not make the playoffs, though being 14 games or 16 games over 500. That is rare.
Well, did you see the Dodgers and the Padres game where they ended it with a triple play?
Yes. Yes,
I did.
did.
That is the first walk-off triple play in the history of baseball.
The first? Couldn't be.
Yeah, it is. I didn't think so either, but apparently it was the very first time that a game has ended on a triple play like that.
You mean a 5-4-3 triple play?
No, any triple play.
No, that can't be.
Yeah,
I was a kid. No, it can't be. I was a kid in Philadelphia. Unassisted triple. Eric Bruntlett had an unassisted triple play against the Mets, 2010. That ended the game.
Did that end the game?
That ended the game. Yeah, I was at
maybe
that game.
Maybe it was the 5-4-3 play then. I don't know.
That's what I think. That's what it is. Around the horn, 5-4-3 triple play.
I have no idea what you guys just said, but I know I'm watching Monday Night Football. It's a doubleheader, so it's on early tonight.
I know Miami's playing tonight.
Yeah, we need to win this game. We're playing Tennessee.
What's the second game?
Seattle and Detroit.
No. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. You know what? Nothing. Does he not something?
I already thought you had this on pause.
The video hasn't paused. It's been playing the whole time.
I literally thought you had it on pause.
We need to send Juan Demise, videography for dummies or something.
Okay, you know what? Nothing happens. He gets.
Is this where he has a heart attack?
I feel like this was just a complete waste of my time. I'm like, I need to write him a letter.
Yeah, if you're gonna waste our time, make it interesting.
Yeah,
go redress your government. Now I can't. No, hold on. Now my shorts are added. Oh, here we go.
Your
so
shorts.
YouTube shorts. Shut up.
What did you say?
Shut up. YouTube shorts. I'm trying to pull up a video, clown.
I didn't know they made YouTube shorts. That's interesting.
I literally thought he said his shorts was riding up on him.
Boy, you know what? I'll come to Florida and smack the piss out of you, bro. Shut up. This is what I'm trying to play. The short I'm trying to play. Here.
I'm not touching that one with a 92-foot pole.
Since I let you guys down and I wasted your time, here's something satisfying.
Assaulter, you assaulter. I want him arrested, assaulter. You assaulter. I want him arrested for assault. I'm handling business. I got business with the prosecutor. I got business with the prosecutor. I'm waiting on a supervisor. I'm waiting on a supervisor. Yeah, go ask her. Go ask her, by the way. You cocksucker! Hey! Go ahead! Yeah, go ahead! Go ahead! Go ahead! Go ahead! Go ahead! Go ahead! I'm not resisting! I'm not resisting! Go ahead! Go ahead! Go ahead! Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. He's throwing around.
That 50-second clip was more interesting than that 30-minute video that he posted of nothing.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
And go ahead.
You just want to cuss him out, but you can't.
Well, he's too busy cussing other people out.
Yeah, you got to be able to get a word in edgewise there.
All right. So actually, here's what we'll do. Our final video, then we're going to call this stream an end. We're going to bring the stream to a close. But here is another video of our friend Wanda being arrested.
Oh, fun.
No, you're not getting my name. You don't have to. On a trespass, you don't need my identification.
Okay.
If I violate the trespass, then you get my ID. You don't know the law, Sergeant? Constable? No, I got it all on video.
I don't know if it's a sergeant or a constable.
On video.
Okay.
Go ahead. Let's hear your lies. Go ahead. Let's hear your lies.
If you leave here, you're going to be arrested.
You listen to a liar, right? But you don't want the video evidence? You don't want to look at the video that I've got?
Okay. No, I do not.
No, you do not, because you're a piece of shit. Is that what it is? Get out of here. Let's go, man. What's your name? What's your name?
Sir, you're being arrested.
For what?
For trespass. Disorderly conduct and trespass.
Oh, really?
Yes, you are.
Oh, yeah. You're off. No, you're not getting my name. You don't have to.
So
I guess he needed. I guess he needed somewhere to sleep and something to eat that day.
Well, he's one of these guys that he almost falls into Glenn Serio territory.
Oh,
me.
no,
He's
absolutely.
so
There's
crazy.
something wrong with
I want to feel sorry for him because he's just obviously got mental problems, but he's so annoying. It's hard to.
I mean, it comes. Go ahead.
But my question is, I mean, you have that many cases that you literally have to go to all these courthouses every day.
Well, when you are a career criminal, that's what happens. And I mean, look, they think that they're exposing conspiracies and exposing corruption when all they're doing is exploiting themselves and putting them against a judicial system that, yes, has its flaws, but it works. Yes, there are discrepancies from time to time, but it's not something that society needs to revolt against.
Well, Hezekiah was making a really good point either this morning or yesterday or one time recently. He was pointing out that, these guys, even Long Island Audit and Ambergasset Press and those guys who have a lot of money, at some point this is going to end. This is going to become it's not going to be the trend anymore. They're going to last. And they're going to have criminal records longer than my arm. And they're not going to be able to get a job. They're not going to be able to get a loan. They're not going to be able to get a house. They're not going to be able to get a car. They're not going to be able, you have that big a criminal record, you've got big problems. And these guys are out there thinking that because they don't have to pay a fine, some of them, most of them do, but even the guys with the money who think they can get somebody else to pay their fines and bills for them are still going to have a criminal record that is going to get in their way with everything they want to do from then on out.
Well, think about Riot Radio Girl or Radio Riot, the girl from Jessica, whatever her name is. Remember, she literally lost her apartment and could not find a job because of the two charges or the two arrests that she got in auditing.
Yeah, exactly.
She goes on these tirades once in a while and says, auditing ruined my life. But it's true. And you have these big channels that make a lot of money, Long Island Audits, Amaganza Press, Chile de Castro, that encourage these local small folk to go out and commit these crimes, have a criminal record, David, as you said, longer than your arm, and then they're displaced. And then what can they do?
And if they think Long Island Audit or Jason Gutterman or Chile de Castro is going to come help them, boy, they got another guest coming.
Well, because I remember in the one video where Jessica was
lost her fiance too.
Say again.
I think she lost her fiance too because of fraud.
Yeah,
she lost her fiance because she treated him like crap. Like she would be yelling at him on live. She would yell at him. She'd throw him under the bus. Like she's don't even get me started with her. But it was funny because in one of the videos where It was Debbie Kruger did this video right after she got arrested. She's crying on the courthouse steps, and she's literally saying, like, I need help. I need Chili. I need Long Island audits to help me. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't do anything wrong. And do you think they came to her aid? No.
The way those guys treat people on camera, it's the same way they're going to treat people off camera. And they need to, I mean, a lot of these guys need to figure out they are really being lied to and being led down a path that is going to destroy their lives. Yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't, I mean, I normally don't get preachy like this, but this is one of the biggest dangers of fraudsters and sovereign citizens and a lot of these other clowns, these, and all like the Moors and all those people, that they are so far off, criminally so far off base, that if they ever do, finally see the light and error and realize that they were being stupid, it's too late. They've got records. They've done time. Who's going to hire them? Who's going to let them into college? Who's going to let them into, who's going to rent to them? Nobody.
Well, the rent is the big thing because a lot of landlords now are really cracking down on renting to people with extensive criminal records. Exactly. So you're going to tell me that NH Now Press is going to be homeless because he can't rent a house. No bank will give him a loan for a mortgage.
Well, he live off his girlfriend.
Well, I don't know his personal. I just pulled him out of my behind. But yeah, you're absolutely right, David. So,
but and all of those guys, I mean, it's just an entire subculture that is reflective of what's going on in the bigger culture. People are so disrespectful of the law, and the fact that the law is for everybody. People see, it gets back to the sovereign citizen argument they make about, well, if there's not a victim, there's not a crime. 99% of crimes on the books are to prevent victims, and they just don't get it.
That's the same argument. Remember the guy in the courtroom when he was actually stolen. What is it? He was stealing stuff from his job, and he said, "Well, there's no victim, there's no crime." And that's when the judge said, "Well, the company is the victim."
Yeah, but that's not a person. Yeah, but there are people who invested in that company. There are people who work at that company. There are people who do business with that company, and trust and income and everything is hurt every time somebody does something like that. So anytime you commit a crime, someone gets hurt, even if it's not obvious and immediate. These guys seem to think that consequences are something that if it doesn't happen in the next 10 seconds, it's not going to happen.
But remember that one video where Chili got arrested maybe about 6 months ago, where he was crossing under the crime scene tape. He kept going back and forth.
Right.
And that was Chili's big argument. His big argument was no victim, no crime. And the officer was like, "What do you mean there's no victim? Someone died. How is there no victim?" And again,
I think the victim was still on the scene too.
Yes. And again, and one of the things that I hate the argument where they say interference is a physical act. I have to physically interfere for it to be a crime. No. You're creating a victim potentially by disturbing the police in their investigation. Because that's all it is.
Right.
So I just say that, the whole no victim, no crime argument, it's nonsensical. And Dave and I think David just said this, but it's the arresting of people before a crime is committed is to protect people from is a protection for society to prevent people being victimized.
And this interference is a physical act stuff. Anything. That's why they have officer discretion. Anything that interferes that the officer feels like it's interfering, that's interference. Period. End of story.
But when you say no victim, what's the guy named up in Wisconsin? He drove his car through all the people.
Daryl Brooks.
Yeah, no victim, no crime, but actually tried to blame the car.
Yep, that one was pretty amusing. It was so sad that. Yeah, he actually tried to blame his car for running him over, right? Isn't that what he said?
Well, no, he had no. He had like 6 different types of defense. First, the defense was that he wasn't a real person, that he wasn't the person. Then the defense was the police. Then the defense was his girlfriend. Then the defense was his car. Then the defense was the prosecution. You know, like he.
Well, and
Nothing
that whole
could do.
thing about not being a real person, there was actually a guy who got, there was one, I can't remember what I was watching. There was a sovereign citizen, got convicted of something. And I think he got 30 days. And so he had someone show up at the jail with a piece of paper to serve the time. He actually thought that they were going to lie, that they were going to take a piece of paper and make the paper serve his time because he's not a real person, and that was him. That was his name, and so that was, you know, they were going to send a piece of paper to do 30 days. That's how they.
I remember that. I remember that video. He actually came in court, and the judge told him, "No, if you leave, that you'll be What did she say? I can't.
Be arrested.
Yeah, she'll be arrested. It's the way how she said it though in the legal form. So she told him he couldn't leave.
He would be issued a bench warrant as soon as he walked
Yeah.
out. Yeah. But I mean, that's the whole logic behind that. I'm not an actual person, that there's a name with my account, so that they don't have to take responsibility for anything, that they can send their name to go serve the time or send the name to go pay the judgment, that they don't have to do anything. And it's just, no, sorry, you are responsible for your actions, and your body is the one they're going to come take and put in jail. That's what habeas corpus is all about.
I just find it interesting how people are trying to come up with all of these new original ideas. Like, aha, I found a loophole in the law, and it never works.
But like I was telling his, but these officers, they say, well, this is not my name in all caps. Okay, let the government issue them a check with their name in all caps. I guarantee you they say that's them.
I'll guarantee you they'll take it right to the bank.
I would love to meet the guy who's actually cashed in on his however many, what is it, $1 billion special account that we all have or something like that. Anybody ever cashed in that money? I've never seen any of it.
If listen, it'd pay for this wedding, that's for sure. Fellas, I gotta wrap it up.
There you go. Well, that's how you're gonna pay for your wedding, right there. You're all set.
The $1 billion trust fund that's hidden away somewhere, for sure. But fellas, thank you guys for coming on. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that's the same argument when they use when the officers don't want to pay their rent and they give the person a check to cash with the Treasury Department.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, there's one. Just real quick. There's one where Judge Simpson, I forget the guy's name. There's some kid. He's a kid. He's 25 or so, and he hadn't paid his rent because he said that, well, the government will pay that. It's been paid by this and that. And Simpson really nails him and says, where is this? Where are these funds that evince U.S. dollars? Where is this coming from? How are they going to access that money to pay that? And he just goes on, and I mean, Simpson just nails it. I wish I could remember where I'd seen it. It's on one. It's on oh man, I can't remember which channel it was on now. It's one of the ones that covers Judge Simpson, and Simpson just elucidated the whole problem. He just really showed. I mean, he made this guy look like a complete idiot.
How long ago? How long ago was this video?
Oh, 6 months maybe, if that.
Skeptic might have it, or Blackheart.
You're right, it was Team Skeptic. Yes, thank you. That's who it was.
Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll have a look. I mean, that's, Judge Simpson. I love that. K-Far. Okay, K-Far. K-Far had it recently.
Oh, okay. All right. Good.
Look at it. Fellas, I gotta call it a wrap. Thank you guys for coming on tonight.
All right, I'm glad you're back. This is good.
I'm not back. You probably won't hear from me for another month or so.
We'll have to go eat some of his chicken.
Yeah, I think so. And with the sippy cup.
Well, don't look. Once my YouTube channel gets out of the doghouse, we'll be able to talk about sippy cups, because I'm still technically in the YouTube doghouse, so that's why I'm still focusing on other things.
No, I understand.
But yeah, it's all good. Anyway, fellas, thanks for coming on.
Okay. Good to see you.
My microphone. All right. Well, that was fun. Like I said, bear with me, guys. I'm sorry I'm so slow tonight. When you do this every week, everything comes normal, and then when you come back a month later, I'm literally forgetting how to do it. I'm like, how do I share screen? How do I play music? But it's so good being with you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. As always, I appreciate the support. Those of you that have stuck around with this channel. We've had some ups, we've had some downs, and we're still here. We are still here. I just want to just conclude with just one quick statement. So, yesterday, some of the clowns that probably were here today were talking about, Will's paying for a fake wedding. He's paying for a fake wedding. If there's any person in this chat that questions the validity of the wedding that I am planning, email me and I'll email you our website. You can see our engagement photos. You can see everything you want. Absolutely. So go ahead and keep saying I'm preparing for a fake wedding. Go ahead. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll just prove you wrong. Not a problem. But yeah, guys, that pesky thing called real life is hunting me down and dogging me. And the truth is, I don't even know, once all of this is said and done, whether or not I'll even still be around. I've made it clear I'm not going to be here forever. I'm not. But it means a lot that there are quite a few of you that still show up and want to spend time with us. So thank you guys so much. We're going to call it quits now, guys. I'm going to end the stream. Everybody have a good night. Everyone, be happy, be healthy, and let's just get along. Let's cut out the drama. Let's cut out the nonsense. Let's get along. Let's be friends. But of course, we know some people are going to hate anything, but yes, ma'am. The knife is incredibly threatening. Oh, man. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Now wait just 1 minute there, people. I did not say that Frauditor Mania could end this stream, because I have something to say to you. I'm not stupid, people. I know that Frauditor Mania, that cop-sucking, boot-licking troll, is here trying to steal people's content. I'm not happy the fact that all of you boot-licking trolls support a clown like Frauditor Mania. How about you people come to my channel and support me too? I deserve subscribers more than Frauditor Mania. Now I'm gonna go. I know there's a river out back that I like to take a bath in once every 3 or 4 weeks. So all of you people have a good night.
Oh, what an assault.